The temperatures crews were working today on the Cincinnati Streetcar project.
The project is back on track after a 2-week break in December while City Council re-examined its commitment to the streetcar. But as Local 12's Joe Webb reports live for us, that 2-week break may end up costing more than first expected, right, Joe?
Well, that's right, Kim. You know, that 2-week work stoppage in December triggered a series of events that could actually create a 2-month delay on a key part of the project, the maintenance building that's being built not far from where we are at the corner of Race and Henry. As it turns out, when the city stopped the work, a lot of the workers simply found other things to do. Crews were busy today putting in the last lengths of rail on the Elm Street stretch of the Cincinnati streetcar. But around the corner, no work was underway on the maintenance facility, and any start on that could be delayed. Project managers were blindsided by the structural steel supplier for the maintenance building, CHC Fabrication. They blame the 2-week pause.
Good news for them, they got a lot more work that they bid during the pause period than they thought they were going to get. So our work kind of fell off their radar screen, and we've kind of fell off their schedule.
Deatrick says that will cause a 2-month delay on the building that needs to be ready next spring to store the first streetcars. They will try to absorb the delay, but it is likely to come at a cost. The pause created some other unexpected delays, too.
Duke Gas, in particular, because of the pause, they moved off-site, and because of the cold weather, they're having trouble bringing crews back to finish some of the work.
Deatrick says that will delay some water main work scheduled along Race Street. The costs of the pause were discussed at length by City Council in December when they voted again to proceed with the project. Some council members have trouble accepting that a brief delay changed the construction landscape for some, but not all.
It's a 2-week pause. There's a minimal pause. We should be able to get right back on track and go forward.
We don't hear Messer and Prus saying, oh, this 2 weeks is going to cost us extra. They said, let's get back to work, and they were out the next day trying to do things.
Now, I called CHC's Cincinnati office and was referred to CEO Pat McLaughlin, who works out of Columbus. He did not return my call, so we really don't know what CHC has to say about the delay and how long it actually will be. Now, John Deatrick, who you saw in the story, says all of the contractors will be meeting with the city on January 31st. At that time, they hope to know just how much these things will ultimately affect the length of the project, and affect the schedule, and if indeed it will add some costs. Now, on February 4th, Deatrick said, the Federal Transit Administration will have representatives in Cincinnati to meet with the city, and you can expect they will certainly have some good hard numbers for those people when they come to town. Reporting live and over the Rhine at Findlay and Elm, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Joe, thank you. And despite the talk of delays, Deatrick says he still expects the streetcar project to be up and running by September of 2016.